Councilman Whitaker,
Here.
Councilman Stokes,
Here.
President Pro Tem Deloach,
Here.
President Williams.
I'm here. We open the floor for public comments. Ms. Van, you have the list over there?
Yes. First, we will have Mr. John King Sr. to speak about the senior center.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. How you doing?
To the honorable mayor and all the honorable councilmen, we want to thank you for the opportunity to speak on behalf of the senior citizen here in Center Point. And we're not here because you don't support the center. We're here because you do. But we also felt people that attend that center just wanted to be present and make their voice known. I believe you gave them the copy of that petition that we have read. And in that facility, there's a sign on the wall that says, the fire marshal says you can only have 4 people to each table. Unfortunately, there's just 12 tables. Now, if my math is right, 12 times 4 is 48. But if you look on our petition, you will see that you have over 60 people that have signed this saying that, hey, we love this center. It has helped our cognitive health. Some of the things that they pointed out is it helped our cognitive health, improve mood, visible increase in happiness, and more motivated, uplifting daily outlook, physical vitality, increased energy, because of their higher participation in the center's physical activities, social connection, a significant reduction in feelings of isolation or loneliness, mental engagement. They have greater interest in their health, nutritional support because they get Meals on Wheels, reliance on transportation. A lot of people that can't get around because they're immobile, this transportation has helped them. And then, of course, the social connection. What they've done, what I have is about a few people that came to represent. Would you all stand, those of you that come from the senior center? Let's give them a big hand. Now they're representing about 60 other people due to limitations, mobility, problems with transportation, are not able to be here. But you know what those people did, Mayor? You know what they did, Councilman? They said, I want to be there. So they signed their name to a piece of paper. And on this piece of paper, can I come forward and give this to you?
Yes, you could.
On this paper, you will see. Each one of these people have filled out this form and they've checked everything that has enhanced their life at this center. I've seen the mayor there on many occasions. When he comes, he lightens up the room. The mood is bright. Everybody is excited. He see the activity. He see what's going on. And this is the reason why this center has progressed and has expanded beyond limits. You've done a great job in supporting it. The administrative staff have been great. One thing that I'm looking at, I've been to churches don't have as many members as this center. And you know, that's really amazing. And the fact they only go to church once a week, and these people are faithful to this place every day. I think you all in this room ought to give the city a big hand for what they've created in that senior center. Let's give it to them. So last of all, as we submitted a resolution petition for support, I do understand that there may be some things in the work, but the residents themselves wanted to make their voice known. And that's why they put that petition. What you see here is about what you've just read here is about 26 people that said, hey, I wish I can come, but here's my form. Here's my name. Let the center know that if I could, I would be there. And I'd like to end just with a testimony of one of the people that have attended the center. Her name is Angeline Riggs. Angeline. And I just want you to hear her personal testimony of how this center has helped her. Angeline?
Can you step? Yes.
Can you step up?
Come to the mic.
Can you state your name?
My name is Angeline Riggs.
Thank you.
Yes, I've been coming to the center now for about 3 years. And when I first started coming there, I was on a cane. And like I said, I was just feeling depressed and hopeless and stuff and everything. And then it's like, I started participating in the exercises and in Zumba. And it's like, I just kept, and then it's like, I kept exercising. And I even asked Ms. V, I said, do you think this Zumba can help me? She said, yes. And I kept exercising. So now it's like now I'm walking, I don't really need my cane that much. And it's really helped strengthen my legs and it helped build my confidence.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Angeline. Now, that's just one of about 60 or 70 testimonies you can have. And I'm not going to do like the pastors where they have 5 closes. I promise you that. So I'm going to have one close. I'm closing. And I just want to thank you all for your support. Thank you again, Mayor, for all you've done. When you come to the center, you liven it up. People know who you are in touch, you are relationable, you can connect with people. And it's the same with the council meeting. I was at one event and each one of you all showed up. So I appreciate your support for the center. And if you have any questions, we'd like to answer them at this time.
I will tell you one thing. We are in the process of now expanding the senior center. So we are in the process of that now, seeing which way we can go to make that larger, to encourage more people into it. We are doing that now.
Great.
Any
Thank
other
you.
Councilman?
Anybody else?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you
for
for-
your time.
thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
And let me say one more thing. Don't forget the mayor, beautiful wife over there. She be at the senior centers all the time.
Oh, all right, thank you.
On the who? Yeah, they could.
Thank you, sir. I do want to kind of elaborate a little bit more on what we look forward to accomplishing and bringing to the senior center. Like Councilman Williams said, we are looking to expand it. So we reached out to our Congresswoman, Congresswoman Terry Sewell, about some appropriations to help us either expand or build a new center. Commissioner Scales with Jefferson County. We've also kind of reached out to them for additional resources to help us along that path. We, a couple of years ago, we actually won a grant for an electric vehicle, a van for transportation. So that should be coming soon. We actually had a recall on it before we got it, so they had to update some software. But we should have that in the next month or so. So we really appreciate our seniors, and to go from, having so many open seats to really not having room for everybody is a good problem to have. And we continue to look forward to inviting you all and seeing your faces in that center. So thank you so much.
The next person, Ms. Van.
Ms. Tamara Turner Miles, please come to the podium.
Hello, good evening, council, mayor, everyone in attendance. My name is Tamara, Ms. Turner Miles. I am the representative of Girls Like Me nonprofit organization. We are trying to be considered for space here in the Centerpoint community. I've been serving women and girls with emotional literacy, leadership development, mentorship, confidence building, as well as community support for the past 3 years consecutively. So what I'm coming to you all asking for is support for, first of all, we're hosting June 20th, a community fun day at the senior center. That's funny. So we're hosting it at the community center, senior center on June the 20th. So I'm seeking support for our organization, as well as kind of like a permanent home for us to have our meetings, our monthly meetings, because we meet monthly. Now we just find different locations to meet at. So we meet monthly, and we also have different events that we have every quarter. So I'm just seeking support from the city for our organization. We are officially a 501c3 nonprofit as well.
I mean, do you have paperwork
Yes,
on
I
what you're
do.
saying?
Yes, I do.
Is there any way you can get copies for the council so we can look over it,
Yes, I can.
and the mayor and clerk?
Okay. And what
So
else
you
do
can-
you need?
I mean, we just need to look over that so we can, based on what you're saying,
Mhm.
we want to be able to see it on paper so we can help you out.
Okay. So do
Yes,
I need to bring it today or do I need to submit it to the
If you
clerk?
don't have it today, you can you can bring it up to the clerk this week or next week.
Okay, I can bring it to
And
her
we can bring
tomorrow.
it up at the next meeting.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I
Thank you so much.
appreciate you. Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much.
I have a question. I have a question.
Yes, sir.
How many young ladies do you serve at your meetings?
Right now, we have about 10 that we serve
Okay.
on a consistent basis.
And what's the time for your event on June 20th?
June 20th from 1 to 6. I also have the paperwork for that event. I can submit that to her.
And is there a cost for the girls for be a part of your organization?
No, I
Okay.
sponsor everything right now out of my pocket. We raise funds, we take up donations. So right now, we're just covering the cost of everything.
And then my last question, how long do your monthly meetings typically last?
About 2 hours.
Okay.
Mhm. Is it? Any other questions?
Don't bring it tomorrow. We are closed.
Okay.
So
for Good
bring it
Friday.
Monday.
Okay. Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My bad, Mayor.
No, you good.
Tomorrow, what, Good Friday?
Yep.
Yeah.
Next, we will have Hope Marshall. Please come to the podium.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Councilman. Thank you, citizens of Center Point. I wanted to come tonight to make you aware that I am running for judge in Jefferson County. This is District Court Civil. We will be handling small claim matters, eviction cases, individuals who have issues with credit cards. If you have an accident, a small accident, that will come before me as well. I am actually an attorney. I've been practicing almost 20 years. However, I'm also here tonight because I volunteer with Birmingham Volunteer Lawyers, and we offer services to citizens in Jefferson County. And those services are free if you qualify. And I don't know if the council or the mayor knows of these services. Some of those are in district civil court. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, if you have a case before the district court judges, that's Judge Clark, Judge Agee, Judge Cook, and Judge Weston Pickens. If you qualify, you can have legal representation like me, and we represent those pro se individuals. Also, in domestic court on Mondays, there's attorneys there as well to help individuals who qualify. I'm not in domestic court because I don't practice there. However, I am also actively participating and volunteering in expungements to help citizens in Jefferson County to get records expunged who had misdemeanor charges such as drug charges, or if they were actually charged with a criminal felony, but those charges were dismissed or they came back with no bill and they were dismissed out and it's still on those individual records. So I wanted the citizens to be made aware that those services are free through volunteer lawyers, and we do go out into the community. So there may be actually some time where we're here in Centerport, either at the library or other locations where we will meet with citizens for free. And so I just want everyone to know that, and that I will be on the ballot May 19th, asking for support, prayers, and your vote. Thank you. Any questions? Hope Marshall. I will be the only hope on the ballot. I have a question. Any questions? And I can give the council the list of some of the already scheduled events where we're out into the community. Okay? You're welcome.
Next, we will have Cynthia Riggs. Please come to the podium.
Actually, I gave you that form, not knowing the process, but Mr. King has already presented the discussion for Center Point Senior Center. I'm happy for the elections.
That completes the.
That's completed. Mayor.
I want to take a quick second and recognize Congresswoman Sewell's office, Robin Gudley. Robin, you want to say anything? Come on.
I'll make it quick. Hi, everyone. My name is Robin Gully, and I currently serve as Congresswoman Terry Sewell's Jefferson County Outreach Director. I've been on her team for the last 5 years. I'm from Birmingham. The first 4 I worked in DC, but I'm happy to be home. So I'll be joining you all sometime. I'll have my cards and I'll be here throughout the meeting so I can give y'all some cards and stuff. And I'm happy to help with whatever. Thank you.
very much.
Thank you.
Sergeant Graham, do you have anything you want to say before we move on? Just that, okay. You got a sheet, I can pass them out, or? No, that's fine, yeah, okay.
Good evening, by the way. So the past week, March 21st through 27th, we had 178 calls in Center Point. 36 of those were assist a citizen, 34 were just regular reports, 14 patrol requests, 11 traffic stops, 10 suspicious person or vehicle calls, 9 burglary alarms of a residence, 8 disorderly person calls, 6 mentally disturbed person calls, 6 domestic violence calls, 5 thefts, 5 burglary alarm of a business calls, 5 traffic accidents, 4 welfare checks, 3 shots fired calls, 3 911 noise on the line calls, 2 medical calls, 2 missing person calls, 2 hazardous condition calls, 2 domestic disturbances, which that's just an argument versus a domestic violence call. So just to differentiate between the two. 1 high-speed pursuit, 1 stolen abandoned vehicle, 1 accident with injury, 1 pedestrian struck, 1 vehicle theft in progress, 1 fight, and 1 leaving the scene of an accident. That's all I have. Any questions?
Thank you so much. Can you forward that to me?
I did. It was
Okay.
the last report that I had sent to you and
Okay.
Ms. Fan.
Okay,
Yep, thanks.
thank you.
Let's have open, the floor is open for the floor is open for a motion to approve tonight's agenda.
I make a motion to add to tonight's agenda what was taken off, which was the Easter Bunny, talking about public safety and welcoming people to Center Point and also talking. So I would like to add that to tonight's agenda. She's already here. So I wanted to make sure that presentation is done.
I second.
Thank you.
And I also make a motion. I want to move to amend the agenda by adding the item of appointment of council parliamentarian under new business. It was taken off. It was presented in time before the deadline and it was strategically removed. So I make a motion.
second.
Thank you.
So point, I'm sorry, so the Easter Bunny presentation will be J5, is that correct?
It was supposed to be J5.
Okay, so this, we just added
Yes,
it,
sir.
so. And then, the parliamentarian will be a discussion action item? Discussion? Okay, so that'll be K5.
Okay.
And I also would like to let you guys know that I put the social media thing, I asked for it to be put on the consent agenda, but it was put on discussions. So
That's put on, it was not put on discussion, it's put on, we're gonna vote on it tonight.
it's up on discussions.
It's on the.
Okay,
But
for
we can
Will we
discuss
be
it and vote on
discussing
it
it and
tonight.
vote? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we can vote discussion, we vote on it. We're gonna make have a vote on that,
So we added,
first, we're gonna have a vote.
we added J5 for the Easter Bunny for presentation and then K5 parliamentary discussion. I make a motion to adopt the amended agenda for tonight.
Call me.
I make a motion to adopt the amended agenda for tonight.
I second.
We have a
Second.
motion in a second.
I don't know.
Well, where's these things gonna be added at?
So the Easter Bunny presentation will be J5. And then the parliamentarian discussion will be K5.
J6?
J5 will be the Easter Bunny. And K5 will be the parliamentarian.
J5 would be the parliamentary, right?
J5 will be the Easter Bunny.
Easter Bunny. And we'll be the parliament.
K5.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, the floor is open for the motion to approve the tonight agenda. We can. you got-
There's been a motion in a second.
There's a motion.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's move on to the. Ma'am. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. We'll now go on to G1.
The city council desires to go into executive session, and Attorney Hendricks has provided his opinion that the matter that they want to discuss falls within the guidelines of state law. So,
The floor is open for a motion for the council meeting to have executive section.
I make a motion to go into executive session.
I second.
I have a motion and a second. Let's do it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
any opposed?
Any opposed?
Opposed?
Only got one. Motion is passed unanimous. Let's go into executive session. Majority. Thank you. We'll be back in here in about 15 minutes.
No, they don't have to leave.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, you don't have to leave if you don't want to. You're more than welcome to if you need to. But when we come back out, we will resume regular council meeting.
Okay.
You can stand outside my other door over here. Yeah. Yeah, you can go through there. Yeah. Fix it. I can't stop this or pause it. So, no, it's gonna have to. I can't do anything.
Council lady, the notice.
Actually, it's the one in the packet. But Glenn.
No, when I see, when you talk to the side. So we can wait. Into club 36. To get more. I'm 36.
You come take notes?
Yes, sir.
I ain't had to get that. I was trying to get that. I don't, Working on tonight. I have read, I have read, I'll have to get right. I mean, it's supposed Bringing the message, no, the other guy said, bring the message. Bring. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No. Yeah, I was at, I left the school, I watched girl softball.
No, I'm not. Can he do that? He can put a mic up here, right? Can he do that? Okay. Hi, what's your name? What's your name?
Chad,
Who are you with?
ABC.
Nice to meet you, I'm Tasha. Pleasure to meet you. How do you know about me? Good things. All good things.
Yeah.
Okay, good things. Good things. Terrible things, bad things. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Nice to meet you. Why media here?
I gotta see.
Give everybody a chance to sit down. I'm not.
We're gonna call the meeting back into session. We're gonna move forward with approval of the minutes for the previous meeting, approval of the minute from the previous meeting. Floor is open for a motion to approve the previous meeting.
I make a motion to approve the meetings from previous meetings for January 7th, work
Yes.
session, council meeting, February 4th, council work session, February 5th, council meeting, February 10th, council work session.
A second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion's
All
passed.
of those. Aye.
Must not be here all night.
Motion passes. The consent agenda floor is open for the consent agenda. A motion for the consent agenda.
I make a motion to accept tonight's consent agenda that has a BJCTA agreement on it. Resolution 2026-21, the enhanced sheriff's agreement.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second. Can we have a roll call?
Councilwoman Hogan,
Aye. Yes.
Councilman Whitaker,
Yes.
Councilman Stokes,
Yes.
Pro Tem Deloach,
What it was for?
consent agenda.
Oh, yes.
Mr.
President
Sheriff,
Williams.
Okay, yes. Let her know that the motion passes. Then go to I2. Resolution 2026 to find a public person for the budget amendment for the library, the community center, and the park and recreation, and also agriculture. And the sheriff enhanced agreement.
Point of order.
We'll go,
Point of order. We already get that we on J1.
Yeah, we gotta.
you on J1? You gonna do the presentation? Okay. You got the presentation? You got the presentation? I'm sorry. We have a presentation for Tim Game, for the event coordinator. Can you, Mr. Mayor, can you hand that to Mr.?
Can I say something? On behalf of District 1 and Mayor Scott, we presented this proclamation to Mr. Gann because he do so much
Could
for
I
the
call
city.
order right now? Can I call the order right now? This thing right here been in your paperwork. Can you look at the thing in your paperwork? Mayor, can you continue?
You want me to just go ahead and cover all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, good evening and thank you for your patience. Tim Gann is our events coordinator with the Chamber of Commerce. He had to leave for another event tonight, but we did want to honor him with the proclamation for the work that he does for the city. Any of our events that you see, the Mayor's Prayer Breakfast, the Christmas Parade, our National Night Out, all are handled by Tim. And so we created a proclamation for him. Unfortunately, he's not here, but I'll make sure he gets that going forward. Our next proclamation. I can't make.
I'm the one that's presenting this, so I would like to
No,
speak
you can't.
on it.
You read the paper?
I presented this,
you read the
this to
people?
Tim
You
Gann.
just,
I presented
out of
this
order.
to Tim
Deloach, you
Gann,
out
and
of
I'm thanking him for all that he do,
she's out of
and I
order.
thank him so much.
She was out of order. I'm gonna have her taken out this place because she's
You gonna
speaking it out of order. The Robert
You
rules
keep,
of
you
order.
keep
The
silencing
Robert
me.
rules
though.
of order. I'm not silencing you.
one
I'm
that's
gonna give you
presenting
a
this.
chance. I'm gonna give you a chance to talk. I'm gonna have, according to the Robert rules of order, I give each one of y'all these sheets.
I'm the one presenting this once again.
Okay.
You're not gonna
Wait,
have me
Miss Mayor.
taken out here. I wish you would.
Again, partners. This next presentation or proclamation is for one of our evangelists, pastors of the city, Miss Kathy Hassel Murray. Would you mind coming up, please? And again, we want to honor her for the work that she does for the city. She does run a couple of programs where she mentors and works with the kids. She was at Greater Grace for a period doing a lot of work with those kids. And this is a very long proclamation, so it literally speaks to how much that she does for our youth and even for our seniors and our older people. But in the interest of time, I know we've taken enough of your time tonight. I won't read it, but I will present it to you. So if anybody has any pictures they want to take.
And I would like to say thank you so much for the work that you do in our community. You are very valued. I'm the one that created both of those those proclamations to make sure our citizens get what they need. So I would like to make sure you have what you need, and thank you for all the work you do in our community. And thank Mr. Tim Gann for the record. Thank Mr. Tim Gann. I presented it and I asked the mayor to help me to go in with me on that. And thank you, Mr. Mayor, for that as well. Thank you.
We'll have Mr. William Scott as a presentation.
Do it to the mayor, come on back. I guess. President.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Pass the presentation now. Okay.
J4. J4.
You want to call it?
Okay. We have a presentation, another presentation.
Why is it here and here? Okay, I got one more, and this man has been a part of, I guess, my life since I got on the city council, and I want to ask Pastor Parker to come up. There's so many things I could say about him, but I think just looking at what he does and how he helps the city and his beautiful family speaks for itself. So I'm going to present you also a proclamation that's probably 2 pages long of the things that you do for the city. But I do appreciate you, my brother, and anything that I can do for you, more than welcome.
I want to add to the mayor comments about Pastor Parker. I want to add a little bit to the mayor's comments. But Pastor Parker, he's done so much during the time that I've been in the city.
Can we give him his award, and we're gonna give him a plaque. Okay. Can we?
Pastor Parker, I appreciate everything that
Call
you've
the thing to
done.
order again.
I appreciate
I'm
everything
gonna
that
press
you've
the thing to
done.
order. You see, he out of line again. This is the Robert Rule of Order. That's why I took the time to give each of my councilmen to know this Robert Rule of Order, and we're gonna follow this because we have not been following this. So that's why I did what I did. This meeting have to be more in control. And I am the president, and it will be in control.
Pastor Parker,
Okay.
I want to thank you for everything you've done for this city.
You still talking?
That's all I'm
gonna have the
hold on.
police
Have the police do what?
to remove you because you out of line.
Have them, man, let's leave this alone, man.
Okay, let's move on.
Don't do that, man. That's silly, man.
We will have Mr. William Scott, Mr. President, speaking.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you for the opportunity to be here with the city council, mayor, clerk, and all the citizens here today. My name is William Scott, and I'm the managing partner for TriStats. And we've had the opportunity to have a chance to work along with the city of Centerpoint over the years. And as we continue to move forward, just had a couple of things. We just wanted to update the new city council members, the ones that may not be familiar with us, just so you have an opportunity to know what kind of things we're actually doing and working on. So one thing is that my name, like I said, is William Scott. I'm a former mayor, served as mayor 4 years, city councilman for 8 years. I'm from the town of Mosses. Also disabled vet, military, and I used to work for Honorable Congresswoman Terry Sewell. I was her first outreach coordinator in the Black Belt in the Montgomery area, working in conjunction with the Birmingham area, where you have a nice, wonderful person that's right here, that's in this area, that I know that's going to do a great and phenomenal job. And we always lend our support towards supporting the Congresswoman's office. And And it was a pleasure to work along with her for those years when she first got started. And we still work along with her in different capacities to help. The biggest thing that we wanted to come in to do was just tell you, thank you for giving us the opportunity to work with you with your ID badges. Like we were the one that did the ID badges over the years before, and with the ID badges for the new council members, we'll be the ones that are actually be doing those. And first thing we want to do with the company profile that you have right there, that gives an overview of what our company is, who we are, what we do. We actually located down towards Montgomery, Alabama, between Montgomery and Selma, serving that area, but we serve the whole state of Alabama. And with that company profile, you can see that we've managed over about $36 million in American Rescue Plan funds and CARES Act funding, making sure that everything is correct. We've also had a chance to work with the mayor and working with Ms. Van with making sure that everything is in line with your American Rescue Plan funds. And because a lot of rules were changed under the new administration with the new president that came in, and if anything was stated incorrectly, just one little minor thing, the city could have had to pay the money back, even though you did everything correct. It was just that tight in some municipalities because they didn't do things perfect, have had to pay for money back. But working with Ms. Van, working with the mayor, working with the council, your council president, everything is in line. So you won't have no problems on that. Everything was spent correctly. All the documentation in line, and we're closing out everything with it so that you have no problems from the Department of Treasury, no problems from the state, and everything will be in line. So I want to commend you on what you was able to use the funds for. Also, a lot of municipalities didn't think about doing things to give long-term benefit. And one thing that this council did previously, and what the city is continuing to do, is to find ways to implement it so that it gives return on investment. So that would be the first thing. Next thing is that talking to the mayor, Ms. Van, and also the council president, they spoke about the opportunity of maybe wanting to have a badge that can be, instead of renewing it every year, actually going ahead and cover to the rest of your term that runs for the next, you're pretty much in your first year, but which has already been covered, but going into the next year so that your badge will cover the whole period of time. Your badge is actually, for the new council members, you actually have a badge that'll have tap feature. So when you go somewhere, if you don't have an ID, you don't have business cards, you just tap and share your information. It also has a QR code on the back. Also, this ID badge is a heavy quality more than your driver's license. If you put your driver's license next to this badge, this is a thicker ID badge. And then also we make sure that you represent you as far as the picture. We work with the city along with make sure that we get a good quality picture. And if any questions need to be changed, because we're going to do, if you approve this, we're going to actually reissue your new badge that I have for your period of your whole term. But one thing I will say with this badge is that we do a 3-step verification. One is your website. The other one is a legal municipality. The next one is your driver's license. So when you're traveling, if you need to get here back for storms, let's say something happened and y'all need to have an emergency meeting, the state trooper don't know you. What they have to do is they have to either call the sheriff or your police department to verify who you are. But what we're doing is this is going to end up eventually being a secondary form of identification for elected officials and key department heads that you may have. So that way, if you come, you can show your driver's license along with your identification badge. They can scan it, it verifies who you are, and they also will have verified. So that way, it verifies that you're a legitimate person. And you can talk to your council president. He's been one person that's been very vocal about telling other municipalities about it, and then also helping us with understanding how to enhance it. So because of him and the city, we've been able to add some additional services along with it also. So I want to say that each one of the council, you will get a badge that when you, the thing is when you go somewhere, you represent the city, you represent yourself, you represent your district or your ward, and want to make sure that you look your best. We're not going to have you with a bad badge on. You're going to look your best. You're going to represent your city because I know you want companies here, you want jobs, you want development, and you're competing against every other municipality in the state of Alabama. And we want to make sure that you're putting things in place so you can accomplish your goal. Any questions so far?
Anyone have a question? Council Lady, Council Hogan?
Yeah. Yeah. If you actually see, and y'all can take time to review this, it actually, with you doing a 3-year plan for the additional 3 years, it's going to save you about $300 to $400 off of the ID badge. And this is just for the council, mayor, and clerk. the rest of the employment department heads, because they sometimes may change, those will still be on a yearly basis. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. And last but not least, one thing that in working with the mayor on and Ms. Van and your council president, we actually have with it. You have one of these. Now, some of y'all probably wondering, what is this chrome box he coming in here with? What we found is that as elected officials, and when I served as a mayor for 4 years and a city council 8 years, when you have something you're trying to figure out to do, you have nothing to go back home to. What you do, you go back to home and you read the league book. It talks about what the law says. But a lot of time it does not give you the ideals and the ways of how to strategize or how to be a stronger council member or how to be a stronger team. And we found that everybody knows Superman, everybody knows Batman. When he went to the Batcave, what did he do? He came back and strategized. When he came out there, he was ready. Superman, he went back and he rejuvenated. When you go home, a lot of times you're going home to pray. You're going home to talk to your spouse. But what this is right here is a box full of resources that we've been developing over 10 years that actually is geared towards helping you with generating money, resources. And this box right here is on the minimum worth $500,000. Other municipalities are signing up for this, but y'all are ahead of the curve. Oh, yes. When you open it up, say, oh, that's it. When you pop the lock, it sounds like opportunity.
You say that box worth $500,000?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's got information about grants. It's got information about new revenue streams. It's got information about projects that you can be able to do. And this box right here actually costs $6,500. Actually, what we do is for our clients, we discount it down to $5,000. We already have that. 5 of them have already been sold. We got a waiting list for another 40. We're not playing about this. You know, this is about business because, you know, over the time I was in, I got money for everything. And then what we do now is we're going to work with the mayor and the council to help y'all with get some appropriations. We've gotten the funding through appropriations through Congressman Sewell's office, Figure's office. We're really good with getting that money.
I think you're doing a great job, man.
We're really good with getting opportunities. And I look forward to working with each one of you within your area to see how can we help you. And there's a couple of things that we're doing since y'all already have signed up for the package that we're going to be working with the mayor and council on. We're going to be doing a municipal SWOT analysis, which is going to be looking at your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats that are available to the city. The next thing that you're going to have, and you don't have these now, but you will have these, is that we're going to do a municipal need assessment. So we're going to look at everything that you need. What do you need? Where do you want to go? I know I want y'all to be as big as you can be. You have so much potential, unlimited potential. Next thing is we have a survey that's going to be able to go to businesses to find out what do businesses need? What do businesses need? What do they need in the area to grow? What resources do they need? So that way we can go after and get those resources. The next thing is right here, we've already identified 20 projects that can be developed within the city, and working with the city council and the mayor and the clerk and the community, we can be able to accomplish these things. Next thing is, because I know y'all need more money, we've looked at 10 additional revenue streams that can help with tourism, other resources that can be able to be implemented within the city. And last but not least is that each one of you are going to get this. If there was a storm that came through, how would you respond? Will we react or will we respond? This has the top 10 disasters that any municipality will face that you can prepare for it. It talks about social media posts that's wrong. Talk about malfeasing. It talks about everything that may deal with storm, pandemic, and it talks about how to respond. So you're going to have this so that you can be ready. Instead of us reacting, we're going to respond. We're going to be proactive. So I want to thank you for your time. I'm always be available here. We're going to stay to the end of the meeting if you have any additional questions, but we just look forward to continuing to work with you. And like I say, I have my card that I'm going to make sure Ms. Thomas is one of my right-hand consultants. We have a team of about 6 consultants, and we have a team of other vendors that work with us across the state of Alabama. We will be at the LEAD conference. So if you come into the conference, you come see our booth. We're going to be right in the front. And then we're going to make sure we always take care of our clients, and then we make sure we work with you. So thank you for your time. Thank you for this opportunity. And it's a pleasure to see all of y'all. And I look forward to working with you.
Thank you so much.
We'll have Ava Barnes step to the podium.
Thank you. Good evening, City of Centerpoint Mayor and City Council. I'm April Barnes, and I'm here on behalf of Skyline with my business partner, Lindsay Yim. We are here to present our proposal as the City of Centerpoint's commercial real estate consultant. Skyline Management Services, a local hands-on brokerage built on accessibility and accountability. Unlike a lot of larger firms that operate from a distance, we pride ourselves on being boots on the ground. We attend meetings, walk properties, meet with business owners, and remain actively engaged in the communities that we serve. As someone that was raised here in this area, I have a personal investment in seeing that Centerpoint grows and prospers. This is not just another contract for our company, it's an opportunity to contribute directly to the future of a community that helped shape me to the person I am today. To start off, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I started in real estate about 26 years ago at Barnes & Associates Realtors, founded by my father. And about 10 years ago, I shifted into commercial real estate while still owning and managing a residential firm. I specialize in restaurant, retail, and office, leasing and sales, and I also work with a lot of small businesses and startups. I also do a lot of consulting for municipalities, nonprofits, and a couple of utility companies. I serve as the City of Birmingham's Design Review Committee member, and I'm also commissioner with the Birmingham Housing Authority. I've served as a director of the Alabama Association of Realtors and the Birmingham Association of Realtors. I have my CCIM. The CCIM is the Certified Commercial Investment Member designation. That's one of the highest designations you can get in commercial real estate. And I'm also the co-author of Commercial Real Estate 101 with my business partner, Lindsay Yim, and she's going to tell you a little bit more about herself.
Yes, regarding the book, you do have a copy in hand. So my name is Lindsay Yim. I also have a CCM designation, as April mentioned. I'm also the first Asian American in the state of Alabama who received a designation. Before we have started Skyline Management Services, I've been with SRS Real Estate Partner, which is the largest retail commercial real estate agency in the US. You may have known of ICSC, which is International Council of Shopping Centers. I'm very, very involved with ICSC for nearly a decade. I've been a mentor through ICSC. I'm a scholarship panel judge, and it's a very, I've been part of Next Generation Cohort, which is a commitment for 2 years that has been nominated. And next, I was also previously appointed as Planning and Zoning Commissioner for City of Hoover. For the next page on the presentation, I would like to just briefly discuss, the service that we provide at Skyline. Obviously, tenant, landlord representation, acquisition, disposition, tenant relations, and development investments, but of course, consulting for developers, municipalities.
As far as the services that we wanted to offer to the City of Centerpoint is, we have 4 points. Number one, research. Skyline, we analyze market data, demographics, and retail trends to identify opportunities, gaps, and the most strategic areas for commercial growth. We do in-market real estate analysis. We evaluate local properties, corridors, and development opportunities to determine highest and best use and position sites for successful redevelopment and tenant attraction. Our third thing that we do is retail recruitment. We proactively target and engage retailers, restaurants, and developers to bring high-quality businesses into key areas and drive economic growth. The fourth thing is incentive and deal structuring support. We assist with designing strategic, competitive incentive packages that attract investment while ensuring fiscal responsibility and long-term community benefit. And we're trying to keep the presentation short. So I know we were told 5 minutes, so we're trying to rush through it a little bit. But at Skyline, we know for a city to grow and thrive, it must cultivate a strong balance between small business and that fuels the local identity and local corporate that drives scale, investment, and opportunity. So on this page, you'll see some of our local client relationships, and some of those you might recognize. But those are our particular clients that we wanted to show. And then we also have retailer relationships that Lindsay can go more in depth to, and that's on the next page.
So just in case, this is the page that we're on currently. These are some of the retailer relationships that we have that we want to showcase. For example, this comes in handy when we know, for example, a grocery store is going vacant, and we typically know ahead of time, at least a year or two beforehand, it actually announces to the public. So before that, before they actually close the doors to the public, if we know that it's about to be dark, then that's when we start recruiting. We present, we recruit all the retailers, at least get a feedback. Hey, what else can we do? What could we present further for you to consider City of Center Point? So there's a lot of relationships that are needed, because most of the time when we call it the retailer, it's most likely they'll answer from us when we already have a previous relationship. And we would know, hey, would this particular grocery or boutique, whatever it may be, would they consider the city? What are their criteria? So I think that that's something that we wanted to briefly mention.
Go ahead.
And lastly, we just wanted to mention some of the past projects that we have handled previously in Center Point, which is the Crystal, J-Wings, JW Package, Origin Hot Dog Factory, small business on Old Spring Mill Road, and the Eastgate Shopping Center.
And that's pretty much, did you all have any questions? In there, in the package that you got to, we have a proposal that we presented as well.
Any council person have any questions?
You go ahead first.
Thank y'all so much for coming. It's a lot of knowledge, and thank y'all for telling our residents what you all done as well. I don't know if you put on here about the things you did. They brought Crystals, J-Wings, JW Package Store, the Original Hot Dog Factory, and a business on Old Springville Road, Eastgate Shopping Center. So I'm just telling the residents. Because these are the people that, pay the taxes. So we have to let them know what's going on.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
No, we appreciate y'all. Thank you very much.
Councilman Moses Wisdom?
Hey, I have a question. How y'all doing this evening?
Good. How are you?
All right. Met at the golf cart place back doing Classic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was trying to find this email, but I can't find it. My opinion, the agreement looks pretty good, but I would want to ask my colleagues, along with Attorney Hendricks, to craft an incentive in year 2 and year 3. What I mean by incentive, because the city has engaged before in another company to attract business to the city, and it wasn't fruitful. So I think it'll be advantageous to the city with our tax dollars to include some kind of incentive where we have a benchmark of 2 businesses in year 2 or 4 businesses in year 3. Just something to incentivize, not saying you're not going to do a great job, but just get an extra push for you to go a little bit harder for us, to work a little bit harder for the money. That's just my only suggestion to my colleagues as we continue to consider this agreement.
Anything else? Okay, we're gonna move. Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
We're gonna move on. Considering the quote for the seal and striping of the parking lot at the community center. Floor is open for unanimous consent of the floor quote. Floor is open for move.
I make a motion for unanimous consent to consider a quote to seal and stripe the parking lot at the community center campus located at 533 Sun Hill Road.
I second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion, anybody want to talk about this project?
Well, yes, if some of you may have noticed, the city has recently, we passed, I think, back in December, approved funds, the council did to spray and restripe the park at Reed Harvey Park to give it a fresh look. And that's something we want to continue to do as much as possible with the funds that we have. And, my colleague, Council President Pro Tem, Deloach, inquired about, getting a price and doing the campus at the community center as well. And so this is just a continuation of trying to improve the city little by little. And the quote is from Striping Solutions, the same company that did Reed Harvey Park, for $22,000. And that money will come out of capital improvement funds.
Any other questions or concerns about it? Could we move for a roll call vote to get this taken?
Councilwoman Hogan,
Yes.
Councilman Whitaker,
Yes.
Councilman Stokes,
Yes.
Pro Tem Deloach,
Yes.
President Williams.
Yes. Motion passed by majority. Considering a quote to replace the broken hydraulic valve on the city tractor. Floor is open for unanimous consent on considering the quote.
I make a motion for unanimous consent to consider and accept the quote to replace the broken hydraulic valve on the city's Ferguson tractor.
A second.
A motion and second discussion. Anybody want to discuss anything concerning this motion?
So-
tractor?
What is it? What is it?
So this tractor, so it can I speak? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so I believe this tractor is a red tractor that we use to cut the right of ways. And what is it used for, Mayor?
Mr. Moss, can you stand up concerning?
It's a tractor that we mow the side of the road with. We use it for other stuff too, like cutting off some of the fields and stuff and lots we've got. And the tractor was made overseas. And it's hard to get parts for, especially since they put all the tariffs on. So the parts are what's so expensive, and they had to be ordered and then shipped over here. And, and the tractor, it's a really nice tractor if you've ever seen it. I mean, it is. I think it's a 19 model. I mean, so it's newer, but it's not under warranty anymore. And it has a valve that controls everything on the tractor. I mean, like it's sitting right now, we can't even move it. And the reason we can't move it is because we took it apart to see if we could figure out what was wrong with it. We thought we might could fix it ourselves. But, and we could probably stick it back together, but we can't even move it from where it's sitting right now on the lot. But it's a nice tractor.
Thank you. Thank you. Anything else concerning? Want to get
We vote on
price
it.
and
or-
quote open?
Okay, yeah, so may I speak, President Williams? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So the price is $7,500, and that's for the part and the repair, correct? Okay, yeah.
Could I have a roll call vote?
Councilwoman Hogan,
Yes.
Councilman Whitaker,
Yes.
Councilman Stokes,
Yes.
Pro Tem Deloach,
Yes.
and President Williams.
Yes, motion passed in majority. We're gonna move to resolution to establish. Okay, we move to K3, resolution 2026-22, establishing accountability. Can we move to a vote on this? Can I have a roll call vote on this? Move forward.
You gotta make a motion. Yeah.
Make a go ahead.
I make a motion to adopt resolution number 2026-22. It will be no discussion on this motion item because it was taken up in executive session.
Have a second?
A second.
Motion in a second. Okay, we'll move to the roll call vote.
Councilwoman Hogan,
Yes.
Councilman Whitaker,
Yes.
Councilman Stokes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Deloach,
Yes.
Councilman Williams, President Williams,
Yes, let them know that it passed by majority.
unanimous.
Unanimous.
Unanimous. It's unanimous. We're gonna, resolution 2026-23, social media policy number 2. Floor is open for a motion. For resolution.
I can't
Go
make
ahead.
a motion to that because that's not the resolution that I presented. The resolution that I presented, is not here. I'm not looking at the one that I presented, so I can't make a motion to that one. Did y'all get the wrong resolution? Cause this is not my resolution.
The resolution that you sent to me, I sent.
This
to
not it.
you.
I'm looking at it. It's not
You
the
sent to
one.
me, I sent to,
That's not it.
you sent me the wrong resolution.
No,
Cause I sent that
no.
one to Ms. Vay.
The resolution you sent me had all of the red marks from the attorney of what to remove.
No,
And I spoke.
this
with you
is the
about
one.
it. And
This is the one. No,
for me to remove the
No, ma'am.
items that the attorney said come
no,
with
ma'am.
the law.
No, ma'am. That's not the, so I asked that we, table this and I bring it back up in another meeting because that's not the resolution that I presented. I just looked over the one that the attorney sent me.
I asked y'all time and time, the agenda come out. To look
Point
at the
point-
agenda.
point of order.
and-
Point of order.
And we can decide.
Point of order, Council
Okay.
President Williams. Can we,
Sorry.
so do we need to make a motion, Madam Clerk, to table it, that we just move on?
Thank you.
Okay,
We make a motion to table.
okay. I make a motion to table, resolution 2026-23.
I second it. Motion,
Got a vote.
we tabling resolution 2026-23. You want to, what day you want it, next council meeting? Or you want it
Yes,
to-
next council meeting.
So the next council meeting, that'd be April
16.
the 16th. Okay, resolution K5, it's not a resolution for the Easter Bunny thing, you still, I'm gonna do the Easter Bunny thing.
K5 is the parliamentarian appointment.
Ma'am,
K5 is the parliamentarian appointment.
oh, I thought K5 was,
J5 is the Easter Bunny.
okay, let's do the parliament. Make a motion to discuss the parliamentarian thing.
I make a motion to discuss, appointing a parliamentarian.
A second.
I have a motion in the second. Council Lady Tasha.
Yes.
Discuss it.
Excuse me. Okay. Thank you, President. I took some notes on my computer, so if you see me looking down, it's because I want to make sure I'm saying things correctly. But thank you again, Mr. President. This proposal that I am bringing to the floor is not, I want to be very clear, it is not a personal slight. He need to hear it. Okay. It's not a personal slight against the president, President Glenn. It's not about performance review. This is not a performance review about the president. This is about structural integrity. Even the most capable presiding officer in the world, from the US Congress down to small town councils, they utilize what we call a parliamentarian. Everybody familiar with that? Why? Because the chair cannot be the judge and the advisor at the same time. It is a fundamental conflict of interest. So the highest form of respect, in my opinion, that we can show this office is to follow the rules of order precisely. A parliamentarian will ensure that we do that. So this is not about capability, President Glenn, or anyone up here. It's about our collective accountability. So I'm bringing this proposal forward because we all recognize, as we see tonight, that our meetings have become increasingly difficult to manage. We have confusion over basic motions. We have confusion in the environment that has been described by members of of the community as it being a circus. So this is not about comfort, it's about the city's business. So when the meetings are disorganized, we risk making legal errors, right? We waste taxpayers' money. We overextend staff time. We discourage citizens from participating because they come in as a circus. So the role of the parliamentarian, and I'm ending with this, as defined in Robert's Rules of Order, Section 47-46, is to be a neutral advisor. They don't take sides. They simply ensure that the law and our own rules are followed so that every member's voice and every citizen's concern is heard fairly. So I am recommending Counselor Moses Whitaker for this role because I intentionally recommend him rather than myself. It was brought up, maybe I should do it, but this is about neutrality for me, not a power grab. So I think a parliamentarian will be an objective voice on the floor to restore, maintain order. And that is why I'm bringing it to the table.
I appreciate that, Councilman Whitaker. I'm 100% backing her with this.
Can I say something?
Okay, we'll call after anybody. Go ahead, Councilman Whitaker. I'm moving this way.
Okay, thank you for the consideration. And this is nothing that we're gonna vote on tonight, it's just a discussion item. And I will agree, if I got the email, I scheduled to send to my colleagues in the morning. I just think that same thing, we are here to represent the residents of Center Point, Alabama, and we should be able to conduct business in a proper way. We should be able to recognize and respect one another in a proper way. And I think that we are doing a disservice to ourselves, this office, and our constituents by not doing so. When we know that if the president of the community, the county, the chair doesn't recognize us or it is not turn to speak or whatever, I think we should. Oh, I'm finished.
Thank you. Councilman Farrah Stokes, have anything? Councilmember.
I'm trying to figure out where did all this come from? This should have been discussed in the executive session as well. But we'll wait till the next meeting because all this popping up in front of people, that type of stuff don't make the city look good at all. I don't know where this coming from. I mean, and I'm done with it, man. This will be discussed at the next meeting. But we have a president, we have a clerk, we have a mayor, we have a council. We need to work for these people. That's it. All this other stuff don't make sense, and I'm done, man.
Council Lady Pro Tem.
So I want to make this clear. I think personally it need to be a professional parliamentarian that's here, hired by the city to help us with all of this. I think personally, I honestly believe, in my opinion, that our council people, sometimes when they're upset with us, they tend to do and block us out of everything. So I'm agreeing with you. But far as the person that's doing it, I agree that a professional parliamentarian come in to help us and train us with that.
What is a professional
Tasha.
parliamentarian?
And let me ask another
President.
question. So does this mean that we're censoring the president and let somebody else handle his role? Does that mean that?
No, that does not mean.
Does that mean that?
No,
that-
well, according to number 7, I can speak after everyone has spoken. So President,
Yeah, the floor is open for you to
Okay,
say.
thank
No,
you.
So my.
go ahead,
No,
President.
it does not take anything from the president or anything. Council Lady Tasha Holden.
Okay, thank you. It does not. President Glenn is correct. Like I said, even the most capable presiding officer in the world in Congress, a parliamentarian, is global. It's a norm. It's not to slight the president, but parliamentarians are used throughout. But I do want to, I hope that answers your question. It's not a slight against him, take power from him. It's just a neutral person. Now, to hire somebody to do that, that means we're taking the tax dollars from you to do that. We are pulling money from your money to bring somebody in to do what he could do, or me, or whoever's qualified. I recommend Moses Whitaker, Councilman Moses Whitaker. I don't operate in personal things. I operate by logic, what makes sense, what is the rules, what does the policy say. I didn't know any of them until I got here. So I don't have any alliances. I don't make moves out of who I'm buddies with. I'm here to work for who put me here. So I recommended him because he knows the rules. I study my colleagues. Okay, we work together. I have to say that Councilman Whitaker knows, he studies the Robert Rules of Orders. He brings order, point of order. If you notice, he makes motions that are correct when we have motions on the floor that's incorrect. I think he will be neutral. I've never seen him make a move out of his emotions. Hence the fact that I even had to add this back to the agenda is because someone removed it because they were feeling emotional. We need a parliamentarian because I can't do my job if you're upset with me and you don't like me and you're going to take what I bring to the floor off the agenda. We need a parliamentarian because I was voted to do a job and I'm going to do it.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
I second.
And I think we're gonna move on. We make, if you want to do it, can we make
President
we do a
Williams,
roll call vote on this for the parliamentary? Give me a minute.
can I add one more thing?
Go ahead, sir.
So, as my colleague like to say for clarification, on November 3rd, when we took office, November 3rd, one of the things that we adopted as a council unanimously was Robert Rules of Order. And it was up to each one of us individually to, up to each one of us individually to familiarize ourselves with that document. And so I keep mine right here, and I bought some tabs to section off what I need to section off. So that's just, I think part of doing the job that we were elected to do, that we're put here to do. We should, just like my regular job, I follow the rules of order in my regular job. So I just think we should get back to following these rules, and that'll help our meetings be a little smoother and more timely and more efficient.
Okay, but I will say that but Mayor Henderson, they had a person in their administration of their council that did the same thing.
Mhm.
So it's not any problem for that to happen. So we can.
Well, could I
move
make a
forward.
motion to go ahead and vote on it tonight since we kind of sound like we're understanding, or do you all
Just
still
get
want
it out
to
the
think
way.
about it?
You'll want to table it and then y'all can.
Get it on
Let's
out
make
the
a
way.
motion to
We
vote. I make a
table it
motion
up.
to vote on it
I
tonight.
second.
Make a motion. Vote.
I make a motion to move it to vote so we can vote on it tonight.
Okay.
I second.
You have a motion on the second. Could I have a roll call vote tonight on this?
Councilwoman Hogan,
Yes.
Councilman Whitaker,
Yes.
Councilman Stokes,
Nay.
Councilwoman Deloach,
Yes.
President Williams.
Yes. Let them know that it passed. Moving on, we got K5. You want to do the Easter Bunny thing? Let's go down the Easter Bunny. You doing the Easter Bunny?
They just told you.
She's gone.
Oh, she gone?
She had to leave.
Oh, she had to leave. Okay, let's move on. We're gonna move on with the reports from the mayors and the committee. I'm gonna have Ms. Tasha Hogan speak first. You have anything to say?
Oh, yes. I wasn't prepared for that. Good evening again, everyone. If you would join us, I chair finance, education, library. We're having an event. It's a lot going on that day, but I'm asking you all if you would come on out on April 18th, okay? Starting at noon, I'm having a financial literacy luncheon. Yes, it's gonna be food there. I'm telling you, come on out. We're gonna have food there, and it starts at noon. If you've seen the flyer online, this is the flyer. It is on our city Facebook page, and it's called Snap into Financial Literacy. You join us for a financial literacy luncheon. Food will be provided, and you're gonna learn how to build wealth, okay, wisely. Don't you want to know how to budget, build your wealth, get your money, make your money, generational wealth? So we're going to have somebody from AmFirst, a representative here, and they're going to give you some take-home resources and tools, and we're going to learn about banking, budgeting, how to build and improve your credit, all those things. This is about financial literacy on behalf of the Finance Department at Centerpoint. So we want you to come out at noon right here on Saturday, April 18th. Maybe you can just stop by because I think it's like 3 other events on that day. but bring somebody. Come on, invite somebody, share this with someone. I would love to see you. And then we have another financial hackathon on Madam Clerk, May 30th. You don't want to miss that one. Let me tell you why. Because Madam Clerk will be presenting what that session will be for the citizens to come out and say, where my money going? How does the city budget work? What does this line mean? We want to break down the city's budget to you so that you have language and an understanding of how we spend money, because a city's budget is different from your home budget. It's similar, but it's a bit different. We want to just help you understand that. And that will be food. Food will be provided there as well. So we have a lot of good things in store for you. Farmers market coming soon, food truck Fridays. We got a lot of stuff coming your way. So stay tuned. Wait a minute. I got to say this, President Glenn. May 2nd, mental health. I get excited. The mental health event will be May 2nd. Okay. It's going to be at the community center, 10 until 2 o'clock. We have great speakers lined up. It's going to be live music. It's going to be food. It's going to things. We have resources that will help you live a healthy life, not just physically, but mentally. We want you to have the tools that can help you when it comes to your mind. So join us May 2nd, 10 until 2 p.m. Food is provided and giveaways.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Councilman Moses, welcome.
Thank you, sir. Good evening again. So first, thanks to the Public Works Department for the timely repair of the down street signs along the Parkway. So I think they'll thank Mayor for getting these guys out, these guys getting out there and ladies, I believe, getting out there and getting it rectified pretty quickly. And then today I attended the Egg Dash at the Senior Center, and it was a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed going by the Senior Center and seeing something like old people, they move when they want to move. So I'm seeing these people on walkers and canes. And they said when I was in the eggs, they were moving. So it really did my spirit some good to see those seniors participate in that. And I will say, Mr. John King, my mother-in-law also attends the Senior Center. She's been going there, I now think, on 3.5 years, and she has a mental decline. But I can honestly say by her being there, her mental decline has slowed down, and I attribute that to her being active at the senior center. So Miss Coleman and Miss Stewart and Ben and Miss Tracy and I'm thinking somebody, Miss Carolyn. Miss Coleman, yeah, Mr. Arnold, yeah. So they do a great job over there. So big shout out to the city staff. They make this city go, and I really appreciate those employees. Also, I mentioned the fresh look at Rio Harvey Park parking lot. Also, our seniors were glad about that because, again, as you get a little older, your sight ain't what it used to be, and so they can see now the line. So they appreciate of that. Last thing, we attended NLC Congressional Cities Conference in Washington D.C. And one thing that stood out to me in one of the classes I went to was how cities get their money. And one of them was through ad valorem tax, your property tax, and the other was retail sales tax. And cities that depend mostly on property taxes struggle to move forward with capital improvement projects. And so that's one thing that CenterPoint has. We kind of really, we need to increase our sales tax. So if you can, please shop local. And last thing, and I'll be quiet. Last thing, the key thing I learned from NLC, talking to a council member from Bridgeport, Connecticut, we were talking about public safety. And she was telling me about a lawsuit that the police department had recently got into because when it was a shooting, officer-involved shooting, and the officer did not render aid. And I asked why. She said because in their charter, the officers aren't allowed to render aid. So she said, if you guys do a police department in CenterPoint, make sure in your charter that the officers are required to do aid, to render aid, and they'll keep you out of a few lawsuits. So that's one thing I took away. One of the key things I took away from NLC, as well as being able to read my baby's letter to Congresswoman Terry Sewell. So thank you.
Councilman, did you mention your event Saturday?
Yeah, thank you, sir. I'm so sorry. So this Saturday, traditionally, council members or elected officials do town halls. I'm elected not to do a town hall right now. I had a 12-week campaign strategy layout where I canvassed the 59 streets in District 4. And so I want to keep that same strategy, and I'm going to go out to the neighborhoods on this Saturday from 2 p.m. until 5 p.m. Me and my team. It'll be about 8 of us out canvassing a certain number of streets. Is on our city's Facebook page as well as mine, Moses Whitaker, and we'll be coming door to door, taking surveys, and also getting you signed up for a digital newsletter. Thank you, Mayor, for the reminder.
Councilman Stokes, you have anything to say?
I have only just a minute, only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, then refuse it, then say it, then choose it. But it's up to me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it. Give an account if I abuse it. Just 60 seconds, but eternity is in it. I want to thank my friend Guy, he and his wife, Arthur, for coming out. They're she's starting a piece of business that's going to be very progressive for business over here in Centerpoint. We're looking into that. He's starting a security business. We're looking forward to that. Y'all want to talk about it at the next meeting? Then about your business, your piece of business, because we'll do that. I'll get with y'all. But I want to thank all the people of Centerpoint for just coming out and supporting businesses and things that you're trying to do here in Centerpoint. We appreciate y'all from the clerk to the president of the council to the mayor to the attorney. We appreciate everything y'all doing here to help us try to build this city. And I thank all of you. Thank you, Pastor Parker.
You finished? Councilman, President Deloach.
Council President Pro Tem Deloach, thank you. I wanted to talk about a public meeting that I'm having, a city town hall meeting for District 1. Is going to be April the 12th at 12 p.m. I'm doing it because I want to talk more to the citizens. I will be bringing different individuals in to talk to y'all about things that's happening in the city. Mayor, did you confirm that you will be there also?
I'll try my best.
Okay.
On the 18th?
12. The town hall.
I will try my best.
Where's gonna be at?
Is it 11 or the 12th? What's this Saturday? I thought you was.
11th is a Saturday.
Okay, it's on the 11th, April 11th. It's gonna be at the Centerpoint Community Center. That's what we talked about. Remember? Okay. So it's gonna be April the 11th at 12 p.m. I'm gonna bring in different individuals to talk to y'all about a lot of things, including the waterworks and a lot of other stuff. So hopefully the mayor can attend so he can answer some questions as well. We just set up a public safety advisory committee. And it was some powerful people on there. It was the fire chief, he's the co-chair, Ms. Donna, the lady that knows everything about public safety. I mean, he's the chair, she's the co-chair. We have someone from 911. We have sheriff's departments joining us when we do our public safety meetings. We have different people that have different aspects and backgrounds that does a lot of work in the city. We're so thankful for everybody that does work in the city to bring the city up to code and do what we got to do to protect our citizens. We have also, I was going to talk about the programs, but he already talked about them in District 1 that's happening. On behalf of Miss Tim Gann, I presented that proclamation because I thought that man, he do so much work in the city. So I got with the mayor and I asked the mayor, could we do the proclamation? And he agreed. And me and the mayor did that proclamation on behalf of District 1 and the mayor's office. I thank him so much for all his hard work and his commitment to our city. We need more people to stand up and step up like him. I presented the proclamation to Pastor Kathy. I want to thank her so much for the record, of all of this. But I want to thank her so much for doing everything in her power to help our citizens. I remember she fed our people once before. She fed our people, y'all. It was that time when nobody having EBT or whatever it was. It was that time, and she fed our people. That lady went and got like turkeys and hams and everything. And she made sure everybody ate. Everybody was so full and satisfied. We thankful for people like that. We're thankful for everybody that do something to make the city better. We're looking more into public safety. As the public safety chair, we're looking more into what we can do to make our city better. I'm also looking into seeing how we can pay for extra officers, and hopefully we can get our officers that are already here with public safety. Hopefully the mayor could let them start working in our community. They already APO certified officers. So I thank y'all so much. And Pastor Parker, thank you so much for all the hard work you do in our community. You've done over exceedingly above all to where you gave out. I heard about washers, dryers, a lot of stuff during the tornado, something like that. You're an amazing person. Keep doing the great work that y'all doing. And officers, thank y'all so much. And I hope we can continue to make our city great. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a blessed day. And don't forget, the town hall meeting is April the 11th at 12 p.m. at the Centerpoint Community Center. Thank y'all so much. And 18th, it will be a mental health ride. The mental health ride on the 18th. Mayor Scott is attending the mental health ride as well. And they will land at the community center, and they will start talking about, they will have food trucks out as well, and they will start talking about mental health. So thank y'all so much for y'all time. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I hope we didn't take too much of y'all time, but for y'all to sit here and wait, y'all are some amazing people. Thank y'all so much.
President, I got one more thing. One more thing, President. I'm sorry. Point of order or whatever we'll call it. It's from the Parks and Recreation. I got something that said you got opening day ceremonies for youth baseball. It'll take place tomorrow from 9 a.m. to approximately 4 p.m. Summer camp registration is currently open with only a few spots remaining. That's at the community center in Centerpoint from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. to register your kids. That's at the Parks and Rec Department over there. I'm sorry, President.
Okay. I want to tell everybody that our finance report for December is out, so they'll be able to see that. And also, the finance thing out. And I was letting all the councils know that the chairs up here, everybody's chair will be changing on the next council meeting come through. And I appreciate y'all for coming out tonight. Mayor, you have anything to say?
Yeah, the chairs change.
A couple of things, and again, thank y'all for your patience and your time. Hopefully we don't have another 3.5 hour session to go. April 18th, 8 a.m. is our spring cleanup, and this is also a part of our Cherry Palmer flower giveaway. This is something that we do every year. The flowers are free to the public. It's an event that we use to promote cleaning up our city and keeping our city clean. And at the same time, for those that have green thumbs, by all means, come out and grab you some flowers, plant them in your yard. Our whole goal is beautifying our community. I want to take the opportunity and offer a warm thank you and debt of gratitude for Battalion Chief Chris Horn, who is retiring from the Centerpoint Fire Department. He has been here as long as 35 years. So that was before I moved to Centerpoint and before Centerpoint even became incorporated. But little did I know he was my neighbor when I bought my house in Centerpoint. And his boys would come over on Saturdays and knock on the door to play with my kids. So it's not just a job or, a career here. It's like a part of your family. And he's finally getting the opportunity to, have some free time. He's a very involved person, so I know it's going to be hard for him. But we here at the City of Centerpoint thank him for his job and being the first responder and everything that he does. I closed my calendar. Hold on, we got a lot. We have the Ultimate Fair coming to Centerpoint April 9th through the 19th. It'll be right up here in our post office parking lot. So it's not a huge fair. The state fair is also here at the same time over at the racetrack, but we will have a smaller fair here in Centerpoint, and we hope that families can come out and enjoy themselves and give their kids something to do. And one last thing. You know what? Nope, I think that was it. You all have a great night, and I appreciate you.
Thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate y'all. Meeting adjourned.